Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you guys already know what it is by the title. We're gonna go ahead and get into my monthly faves and fails. Alright you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with a palette that I have been absolutely loving this month, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it's summertime, if it is the colors against my skin tone, but I am obsessed with it. Like, I love this. This is everything I've been looking for in a palette, and I knew from the time that it launched I wanted it. It just took me forever to get it. I'm talking about the Colourpop Blush Crush palette. Here's what it looks like. I just love every shade in this palette. If you guys have ever tried Colourpop's formula, you know they're super easy to work with. They're a little bit powdery, but I can handle that, especially when you're getting this kind of pigmentation, the color payoff, the blendability, and how long they last on the eyes. Every color in this palette I have played with numerous times this month, and I just think it is a beautiful palette. I believe if you have, I feel like this would look good on every single skin tone. I do feel like right here with these two lighter shades, maybe they could have done one just a smidge darker than this one right here, just to really give us like a more nude toned kind of crease shade. But overall, I really can't complain. I love it. I've gotten several compliments when I've worn this palette, and I definitely think this is going to be a summer and fall fave for me. Moving on to the next product. Now, I haven't really had a lot of time to play with this product on camera. It will be coming up, I promise you that. But it is the Zoeva Remarkable Finishing Powder. I believe the shade is called Remarkable. I took it out of the box. But I really enjoy this product. Now, it took me quite a while to get this. I actually ordered this when it launched, which you'll hear about in an upcoming haul video. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sure you're watching it now. But yeah, so it took me a while to get this. I actually had to go repurchase it again. This powder is really finely milled. I honestly think this is one of the most finely milled powders that I have in my collection, and it just literally melts into your skin. Like, you apply this to the skin, you know, you set your face, you go on, and it literally looks like you never set your face with powder. So I will be sure to play with this on camera so you guys can see it. I think it is amazing. Now, this did come in a bundle with one of their newer brushes, and this is the Zoeva Rose Golden 108 face brush. I bought it in a bundle. And I really don't think that you need this brush per se. It is really nice, really durable, great quality, and the bristles are really soft, but generally these are not the type of brushes that I would use to set my face. I was just curious about the quality of Zoeva's brushes, and this was an easy and very inexpensive way for me to try it, so I did. I will use the brush, but I probably won't use this to set my face. Probably be more like contouring the hollows of the cheeks and things like that, but their brushes, I do see why they are expensive. I mean, this has a lot of decent weight to it, and it just feels luxurious in the hand, so. But definitely highly recommend their finishing powder. The next product is by Colourpop again, and this is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. You guys, I've been loving this all month long. For me, it is very dewy, very hydrating, and very long lasting on my skin. I've worn this in severe heat and very high humidity, and it stays on all day long on me, and I'm really enjoying it. I think that it's very beautiful on the skin. It gives a nice medium to buildable full-ish coverage, and the reason I say full-ish is because if you have acne scars like I do that you're trying to cover up, you may want to incorporate a concealer to kind of help cover some of those areas, because I don't think that you're gonna get full coverage out of it. So almost, but not quite. Highly recommend. Another favorite product, and I do want to shout out Darcy. I believe it was her that told me to try this several times. Again, it took me a while to get the product, but I'm so happy that I did. I'm talking about the Zoeva Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. You guys, this is gorgeous on the skin, and it's super long lasting. It covers pretty well, but it feels so lightweight, and it just looks like your skin, but like better. I don't really have much else to say about it, but I'm sorry that it took me so long to try it out because I absolutely love this. The next product is a super affordable one that you can find only at your local Dollar General, and I'm talking about the Believe Beauty. This is their Locket eyeshadow primer. You guys, this is so good. Now, I know I always rave to you guys about my Ride or Die Holy Grail one. I don't know if I can be out without either one of these. If I could only have 2 primers in my collection, you guys, it would be these. Going back to the Believe Beauty one, it's just so easy to use. It pulls out the perfect amount on the wand. Even though the wand's pretty small, which I generally don't like these small doe foots because it leaves you having to dip back in. But literally one dip will do both eyes. Unless you're like me, then one dip will do one eye and then you'll have to dip in again and do the other eye. But what I love about this is for a $5 primer, this keeps my eyes from creasing. So the shadows last really long throughout the day with the primer on, but it also keeps them from creasing. And I do have some wrinkles on my lids. I'm getting a little bit older and most things don't keep them from creasing. Like this one does, that's why I love it. But to find another super affordable one that's only $5, I'm telling you, you need to try it. Oh, I did forget to mention, this one is a nude shade, unlike the other one that they have in their collection. It is white or clear, I cannot remember. But this one does a really good job at hiding, like if you have veins up here or anything else, any other kind of blemishes or hyperpigmentation that you need to cover. So it also kind of works as an eyelid concealer, essentially. The next product is also affordable. This is by Essence. I still cannot believe it took me this long to try this product either. But this is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, you guys. If you're looking for more of a natural glow, not like this one, but more like this one, where it just looks like you have a very fresh and natural, like lit from within glow, I would definitely check this out. I do know that they have other shades of this. One is actually called the Pure Essence Nude Sunlighter. So that one would work really good for those tan to deep skin tones, where this is gonna work more for fair to medium skin tones, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. I also really like to set my face with this because it's a wonderful dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and it just gives you, again, very beautiful lit from within glow all over the skin, and y'all know I love to glow. The next product is from Essence, and this is their Camouflage Healthy Glow Concealer. Now, I have some pros and some cons with this one, and I'm just going to get the cons over with and out of the way. The cons with this is that there are 2 shades on their website. Essence, come on now, y'all been out for a minute. There are so many like skin tones that love your guys' products. Why don't you come out with more shades? That is the only downside to this one, you guys. It's a wonderful product. It's very, very beautiful on the skin. It has high coverage. I love the wand. And then you only have to dip in one time to conceal all over the face, highlight all of that. It's very creamy. It's very inexpensive. This does contain hyaluronic acid. It is waterproof. Like, this is not gonna sweat off your face. It's just a wonderful product, but a lot of us can't use it. This is the darkest shade that I could find. The next product, 2 products, are from Clean Color. And you guys know I love Clean Color. They are a brand, more of an indie brand, I would say, but they are so affordable. Like, I'm talking things start at $1. So these 2 products are only $1, and these are their Eyeliner 101 liners, and I have one in Lilac Glitter and also the shade Seafoam. These are so creamy, maybe a little overly creamy. Like, for me personally, you guys know I don't do my bottom lashes with mascara, and that is because every time I do, I look like a raccoon. So I always use creamy eyeliners on my under eye right here. So, but yeah, these kind of get stuck in my lashes sometimes if I use too much. So that's something to keep in mind. They are very long wearing. They are absolutely stunning. Very, very creamy. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is kind of like a more pastel purple with glitter in it, but it's not too glittery for those that, you know, aren't comfortable wearing glitter around the eye area. So there's that one. And then you have Seafoam. Again, these are really creamy, super pigmented, and they are only $1. And look at all the product you're getting. Now, most of these do come with a sharpener on the cap there. I don't really recommend that one. I recommend using your own sharpeners to get the best tip on the pencil to be able to go in on the under eye as well as your lid to use it as a liner. But really, really pretty. These last all day long. Y'all, you're missing out. The next product you guys just saw in one of my latest videos, and this is the W7 Queen Bee palette. Now, most of you that watch this, you know, this is a dead-on dupe, shade for shade, almost formula, almost a better formula than the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. This one is under $10. You can order this from the W7 website here in the US. I will leave it marked down below. But this is almost better than the $50 palette that I have. Had I have known that they would come out with this, you guys, I probably just would have saved 50 bucks and purchased this one. I did do a side-by-side comparison in that video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it here for you guys. But yeah, this lasted just as long as the Urban Decay one, and I almost feel like this gold shade right here that I wore on my lid lasted longer, whereas the Urban Decay side almost started to fade throughout the night. So save your 50 bucks, spend $10, girl, you will thank me later. Look at that gold. all right, moving in to the next product. It is also another Essence product, and yet another one that I'm late to the game trying, but hey you guys, better late than never. This is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Now, for several years, I was not really into the whole banana powder thing, but this is just like, it's heaven in a compact. This is so finely milled that when you set your under eye with this, it does not even look like you used powder at all. It just melts into the skin. It is super, super beautiful. And it just gives a nice little brightening effect without having all that flashback. Blends really beautifully into the skin. And you've got a little bit of gorgeous highlight right there underneath your eyes. Makes you look more awake. Next product I have been raving to you guys about in a couple of videos since I purchased it. This is the I Heart Revolution Vanilla Cake Lip Mask and Balm. I also just showed you guys in a recent haul that I did that I actually picked up another flavor, the watermelon, I think it's watermelon pop or watermelon ice. I cannot wait to use it, you guys. This is so good. I quit buying Laneige, this lip sleeping mask, because to me this does the exact same thing. And once you actually put this on the lips, it feels exactly like that to me. So $5 versus $20. This has lasted me quite a while. I use this every day, every single day faithfully, and it does a great job at hydrating the lips and taking them from chapped to hey. Alright guys, another product from Revolution. This is from their XX collection brand, whichever. Now, I just showed you guys this in a haul the other day. I have not used this in a video yet, but I have been using this since I actually got it in the mail. This is their, I think it's Explush or Explosion, I can't remember. But it's in the shade Entice, and I will leave it linked down below. It is just that beautiful, perfect, kind of dusty, peachy pink, if that makes sense. I was wearing it in my haul video that you guys should have already seen. If you haven't, I'll link it up here. It's super, super long, but I show you guys a ton of stuff. And this was one of them. Super beautiful. It just really gives you that I'm blushing kind of a look without being too pink. So really, really love it. Also, all of these compacts do come with a mirror on the inside, and they just look really luxurious. And they're affordable. Moving on to the next product. This one is by Maybelline, and this is their Lifter Gloss. I have mine in the shade Stone, and I have not been a huge gloss person in a while. I have two big bins sitting here full of gloss, but a lot of them I just find myself not reaching for. I did find myself reaching for this quite a bit throughout the month. Even if I wasn't wearing any makeup, I mean, just to have, you know, glossy lips. It's hydrating, it has hyaluronic acid in it. It lasts quite a bit of time, even when you're drinking. So I don't know, you guys, I really like this. The shade is perfect. It's that perfect nude, it's right here. And I love that it has this large doe foot applicator, so I can just open it, apply, and I'm done. Super, super pretty. Oh, and it's not too sticky either. They do have several shades, so I feel like they have a shade for everyone. All right, you guys, so the next product is by e.l.f. and this is part of their Retro Paradise collection. You do get 4 lip liners in this kit. You get 3 nudes and 1 kind of more vivid pink. And then you also get one of their lip glosses. Now, first off, you guys, if you saw that video, if you haven't, I'll link it up here for you. You can go check it out. I love these. Once you sharpen these and get past that initial whatever, you know, from when they first sharpen it and ship it out, these are so creamy. Like, I'm gonna swatch one of them for you. This is the lip liner in, is it 02 Nude? Anywho, super, super creamy. They don't drag, they don't tug, and they just do a beautiful job at lining the lips. In my opinion, for as inexpensive as these are, they did a great job at wearing on the lips throughout the day. I did not find myself reapplying. I mean, at some point they do wear off, of course. You are eating and drinking throughout the day, but these are great. I wasn't the biggest fan of the lip gloss at first because as soon as you press your lips together, you can feel those micro glitters in there, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't want to eat glitter, and I definitely don't want to feel it on my lips. However, as the day went on, it's weird because you can't feel it after a while. I don't know what happens to it, but beautiful gloss. So I have been enjoying it. If you can just get past that first initial time of you pressing your lips together and feeling the micro glitters, you will love this gloss with the liners. And I believe this kit was $5 or $10. Again, guys, it'll be linked down below, but I highly, highly recommend this. The next product for me is something that I kind of revisited within my collection, and it's by Maybelline. This is one of their Expert Wear Single Shadows in the shade Linen. Yes, in the shade Linen. I generally use this to either blend shadows out in my crease or to set my eye primer. And what I love about these, you guys, is they're like $3. Doesn't matter where you get them at. They're usually around $3, $2.99. And they're so creamy. I have gone through so many of the shade Linen, and I've just pulled this from my stash and set it up here in my bin of like products that I'm trying to pan and use up. And yeah, I'm going to be repurchasing this because it does such a good job at setting your eye primer to make sure that nothing creases. I love it. The next product is also another product that I really did not get around to testing out on camera, but I have used several times. Now, I'm not sure if this is discontinued, but this is from Zoeva, and this is their Pearl Mineral Powder in Pearl Foncé. Look, don't get me lying. This is what it looks like, and it's just a really beautiful, dewy finishing or setting powder. This is some kind of medium shade. I don't remember. I bought it when it was on clearance, and it just does a beautiful job at setting the face. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. But it gives kind of a little glow to the skin. Just really, really lightweight. I feel like you don't feel it on. You don't see it on your skin. It's just really pretty. Now, I was a little confused when I got this, and I actually ordered 2 of them. And it looks like this goes in some kind of kit. Like, it has these little, if you guys can see that in there, where it must slide into something. If you guys know what this goes to, please comment down below, because I definitely cannot figure it out, but love the product on the inside. The next product, these are a few of my fails for the month, just because I'm seeing them are right on top. Now, I didn't have many. I actually only had 3. You guys will see by the end of this video that I really did not test out as many products as I normally do in a month, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. So side note, it may take me a little bit longer to get to stuff just because I think it's better this way. to test out less. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. This is the mini. The full size costs $34. If you buy the mini, you get the mini and a mini lip liner. To me, you get a good amount of the lip liner, but I tried this out again, and I'm just not a fan of the formula or the shade. I'll show you guys in a second what I duped this for, but I'm more of a fan of the dupe than this one. I think the packaging's great, but I feel like I'm paying $34 for the packaging. If you like that though, please don't come for me. The next product is by Lily Lashes, and this is their mascara. I'm not sure which one, but this is in the shade Black. This did come in my BoxyCharm. I've tried this out several times, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or if it's the wand, but for whatever reason, this just does not work for me. And it's kind of a bummer because I was really excited, because when I read about this online, it was supposed to give you like that false lash effect. And I was like, ooh, you know, I was trying to get it. Girl, I spent more time poking myself in the eye with this. So, pass. The next one is by Covergirl. This is the Clean Fresh Setting Powder. Now, mine is in the shade Translucent, and the reason I got Translucent is because where I found this at the drugstore, they literally had 3 shades. Translucent, Fair, and Light. So I did notice when looking on Ulta though, when they launched this on Ulta, that they do have some other shades. They have a medium shade, I believe a tan shade, and a deep shade, I believe. I don't know, you guys. To me, this is nothing like the foundation, and I just really thought that this would be something that would set the face and give you a really natural finish, where I feel like this is so dry on my skin. I don't know. I might try this out a little bit more, but for right now, this is a huge pass for me. And as far as translucent, I don't feel like this is translucent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I believe that this leaves quite a bit of a white cast. So I don't know, you guys let me know down below if you have tried this powder out. Next product is another palette, you guys, and I hope that if you're watching this video, you will go check this one out. I'll link it up here. This is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Now bear with me, bear with me. Just so you guys know, you can go on Beautylish and purchase this palette for yourselves and make payments on it. Beautylish makes it super affordable. Not sponsored, I wish. But Beautylish makes it super affordable for you to buy high-end makeup and make payments on it, so you're not spending $65 up front. You're not spending $150 up front if you want something. I purchased mine on a payment plan because I could not justify spending $65 up front and then like being able to sleep at night. So just made my second payment on this, and I'm so happy that I did buy this, you guys. I have used every shade in here faithfully. All month long I've been picking this up, playing with it, and I love it. I'm wearing it today, and everything is just so gorgeous. So yeah, there's no shade in this palette that I do not like. I love both formulas in this palette all equally. I think they are definitely worth the money. I mean, to me, you're getting a pretty good amount of product for what you're paying for. And I like that she put different formulas in here. Like, I really like these 2 creamy shades down here. I really like the duochromes in here. The mattes are just so creamy, and they blend, everything blends like a dream. Now, I was told that this was a really good first palette because the formula is flawless in here. I have heard not so good things about some of the other palettes, but this one, I don't regret this purchase at all. It is so beautiful. And I do feel like, even though it's a bronze palette that they brought out during the summer, I feel like because of all of the reds and the golds and the peachy tan tones and all of that, you can wear this all year round. So I'm definitely going to use up this palette. The next products, it's actually 2 of them, and these are from Flower Beauty. These are the Petal Pout lipsticks. You guys, I have been loving these. I actually purchased one by accident. I did not know that I bought Spiced Petal, which is the shade for shade dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. If any of you guys know a dupe for the Pillow Talk medium, or the darker one, please comment down below. I am trying to find it, and I'm hoping that I can find a really inexpensive drugstore dupe. Now these, I believe, are $7 or $8, and oh my goodness. Drew knew what she was doing when she made this formula, you guys. This is so creamy. These last a really long time on the lips throughout the day. If you pair it with a lip liner, put the lip liner underneath, and then rock the lipstick, it lasts even longer. I just love these. This one is in the shade Cinnamon Crush. And it's just a little bit darker. It might actually be a dupe for one of the Pillow Talks. I don't know. But these are two of my favorite shades so far. And I think I have 4 of these in my collection now. But yeah, love these. Next product, we have a lip liner from Profusion, as well as one of their Always Matte Vibrant Liquid Lipsticks. This is in the shade Classy. And this comes in that 10-pack that I showed you guys. Not the lip liner, just the lip color. Same as their other formula, super comfortable on the lips, very lightweight, very long lasting. I cannot believe more people don't talk about their lip products, because these are amazing. I don't see any flaking. It doesn't dry my lips out. I love these. Super opaque, by the way. So they do come with a flat-sided wand, and they're just so gorgeous. Look at that. Love it. Same thing with their lip liners. This one I got sent in a mystery box, and I ended up keeping it because I don't have this shade. This one is the Matte Neutral. Now, I'm going to have to sharpen it to show it to you guys. Their lip liners, you guys, are super creamy. Oh, they're so amazing. I want to apologize to you guys. I've had this fan running if you hear that noise. It is so hot in my studio today, and I don't know why. Okay. I'm going to try to swatch this for you guys. Oh, there we go. So super opaque as well. And I feel like their lip liners are so underrated, just like the lipsticks. I mean, these are so creamy. They don't tug. They last a long time. This is one of their old pencil formulas. Now they're all mechanical, as far as I know. The next product is by e.l.f. and this is their Retro Paradise palette. Now, a few of you told me that a lot of people gave this a bad review, and I don't understand why, you guys. I have had no issues with any of the shades in here. The only one that kind of disappointed me was a blue shade, and it's the shade Disco. I'm going to try to show it to you. It's a little more sheer than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be really super opaque, and it's not. But I've loved every shade in here, especially this shade right here, which is Paraiso, I think. It's a duochrome, and it's so beautiful. But this shade Disco, it's so pretty, but you really have to build this up because it is kind of a sheer shade. These do have fallout like all of the other palettes from e.l.f., but in my opinion, this is the best 18 shade palette that they've released, in my opinion. I really like all of the shades in here. The shimmers wear amazing, and this duochrome is everything. If you guys have not seen my Retro Paradise video, it'll either be linked in the iCards or down below. Last 2 products. One is a mini. This is from Good Molecules. It is their silicone-free priming moisturizer. I actually bought a bigger size of this after trying this out because it is so good. You can either use this after you're done using their skincare as just a moisturizer, or again as a priming moisturizer. So it is your moisturizer and primer in one. It does a great job. Your makeup applies beautifully over it, and I do feel like it helps with the longevity of your makeup. Not to mention, Good Molecules is very affordable. So the next product is a repurchase, but in a different shade for me. This is by NYX, and it's their HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This is in CW08, and I've been using this to contour / bronze. It's a pretty light shade for me, so I actually got this on clearance last year and decided to give it a try for what I bought it for. So really nice, lasts all day, and as you guys know, if you've ever tried this concealer, it's got really nice coverage, and it blends out really good. Alright guys, last and final product. This was sent to me by a subscriber. Hey girl, hey. This is a Morphe Lip Gloss in the shade Sunnies. Now, I've never tried any of the Morphe lip products, but I really liked this as a lip topper. It's really pretty. I just hate that you have to dip in, and it is kind of sticky. So I really like wearing this for photos, if I'm filming, things like that. It's not really something that I would wear on an everyday basis, but it is pretty as a lip topper. So here's the shade right here. Again, it is called Sunnies, and it just looks really pretty over lipstick. Yeah, but you don't get much product out on the wand, and you do have to dip in several times, which is weird because it's a flat wand, and in my experience with these flat wands, usually you don't have to dip back in at all. Usually you have too much product. I do like their component. I think it's really cute, even though I'm not a huge Morphe fan. Yeah, I like it. So that is it for this month's faves and fails. I want to know down below, what is one of your favorite monthly products, like your top favorite monthly product for July, and what is your biggest fail? I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new here, girl, please hit the subscribe button. Please click the like button. Ring the bell if you don't want to miss out on any future uploads. I love you guys so, so much. Have an amazing day wherever you are. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.